There was a very dramatic all-day standoff at that Metal Workers Union building, with it looking at some stage doubtful if President Lula would be able to leave. At one stage he did get into a car and attempt to leave, but his supporters, there were several hundred there, blocked his way. Then there was a meeting between the president and his advisors and representatives of the police, and the police said, look, you've got 30 minutes to leave this building, suggesting that if he didn't, they would go in and get them himself. So ultimately, former President Lula left on foot. He then got into one of several black SUVs that were parked outside that building, and a convoy took him towards the airport and towards the city of Curitiba, which is 250 miles south of Sao Paulo, where he will begin this jail sentence. Now, earlier in the day, the former president was in defiant mood. He left that building to greet his supporters and also to commemorate his late wife. And just after that, he made a statement to the crowd, and this is what he had to say.
It's worthless trying to destroy my ideas. They are on the air, and they can't be put in prison. It's worthless trying to stop my dreams, because then I will dream through your heads.
Former President Lula there. Now, you could ask, why is this significant? He's not currently a president. Well, for two reasons, really. One is that President Lula really was a symbolic leader of the left in Latin America, a very popular leader in his time, and he still is, has strong support here in Brazil. So some people very disappointed, very saddened at what has happened to him. He also shouldn't necessarily just be seen as a former president, because he was also an aspiring president, a candidate he hoped for the forthcoming elections here in Brazil in October, where he was the favorite. So there was this extraordinary situation developing here in Brazil, where the options in front of President Lula, former President Lula, were either again going to the presidential palace for a new term or a jail cell. And it does look tonight, although his lawyers say they will continue to appeal both his sentence and his conviction, that the immediate future for the former president is prison. Stephen Gibbs, CGTN, Sao Paulo.